Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield, and today I'm coming to you to talk to you about bloodride on Netflix and review the new series bloodride on Netflix. So if you're curious about what this series is all about, then you are in the right place. Let's get chatting. So what we're going to talk about today is bloodride, which is on Netflix, and it just released on Netflix, I believe this weekend. It's actually an interesting story, but it's like every one of the episodes is one story, so it's like short stories into one series, and they can all be binge watched pretty quickly. They're not super long. Here is the trailer, or not the trailer, but the poster that you might recognize from Bloodride on Netflix. They've got a couple different, again, like I said, it's actually multiple little mini short stories, mini horror short stories that I feel that these were really more about psychological thriller horror mini shorts, as opposed to these weren't really jump scare horror mini shorts at all. These were definitely psychological mini horror short stories. And if you like that kind of thing, you're going to love this series. Again, they were all pretty short. It was like each one of those, honestly, some of those could have had like much longer stories play out. They could have been much longer, and they were just really, I guess, short. And if you understand, if you're liking that kind of thing, if you're liking something that you can just watch real quick and then, go do whatever and then come back and watch the next one, not knowing what the previous one, in fact, it even gives you the option to watch in any order. So there's really no order that you need to watch it in or anything like that. But I do feel that some of those stories were just, the ideas behind them were amazing, and they could have been played out so much better and so much longer. Like, I'm not saying anything about the acting. It was dubbed. And so there was definitely, a crossover there. There was nothing wrong with the acting or anything. The only thing is I would say some of those really deserved longer stories. Like, there could have literally been, for each one of those stories, I feel there could have been like a whole, 8 episode series for each one. I mean, you've got a writer who writes about a character. I'm not going to give away too much here, but just a little spoiler here. And then the twist to what the character does really could have been planned out, or could have been spanned out to an 8 episode series. No doubt about it. The family that moves to a small, and I'm just kind of giving you kind of overviews of some of these episodes. You're not getting anything that's going to spoil it for you. I'm going to do my best to not spoil it for you. You've got the family that moves to a small town, and they discover a secret that this small town is holding. This could have been spanned out to an 8 series or 8 episode series. Easily could have been spanned out to an 8 episode series. You've got the new coworkers who are deep diving into a mystery that had that happened to certain people in their work group. Definitely could have been expanded out to a whole 8 episode series. So all of these stories, and again, I'm trying not to give away any spoilers because you're only getting like what you would probably read if you read the episode. The thing is that was my only feedback to this, is that there were so many really great ideas there that those could have been expanded out to bigger stories. But you know what? I write small lunchtime escape books as well. So I do understand that you have a limited space to write, or limited word count to write, or limited page count to write. And you can only include so much if you've only been allotted this much for this to tell the story. And I think that all in all, they did a good job telling the story with the limitations that were put onto them. The actors did a good job. The writers did a good job. The directors did a good job telling the story within the limitations that were put into place with this series. It's a really great series. It's one of those, I could see them now, this is just my opinion, but I could see them if they wanted to, they could take these kind of stories and do like American Horror Story did. You know, each season is a new story, and they could do the same thing with these shows, and it would be phenomenal. I think it would be awesome, and I think we need more of that. There is a fan base for that, so maybe they're testing the waters to see if there is a fan base for these shorts, and then maybe they're thinking about possibly bringing out like a whole series telling a story telling the story about one situation. And then moving on to the next season will be a whole different story. American Horror Story did a great job at that. These kind of stories were great psychological thriller horror films or shorts that really could have been pushed into these longer stories that I think a lot of people really would have enjoyed. Now, did I enjoy the series? Absolutely. I mean, for it was a writer's smorgasbord, right? I mean, for an author who is watching stuff like this, I ate it up, right? Because there were so many ideas that were put into these small little stories, these little short stories, these short episodes. There were so many ideas that were put into these that, it's like, yeah, this is cool. Oh, I like to spin on that. Wow. It's so short. I didn't see that coming. So as an author, I did enjoy it. For somebody who likes to watch, really delve into the character, the shorts, like I said, I write shorts, I write long novels, and I write short novels. And the whole idea behind, when I write short novels is that you can read it over your lunch break over a week's time period. It's something that's simple. It's just a lunchtime escape. But, and then it's the same thing with this. It's just a short, taste of the greatness that's in these writers' minds, because there's some great stuff there. But if you don't like the shorts, if you like really delving into the character, Netflix does a good job of this. Delving into the character's backstories. We've seen so many mysteries that come out for a whole season long lately that every new episode is a new door opening to a new room in the mystery, right? That's Save the Cat, beat sheet kind of mystery genre. That's the kind of thing that they expect. But it's the same thing. So, Netflix does a really good job of that. And I would love to see them do something like that with these kind of stories. Really great stuff. If you don't like shorts, you're not going to enjoy it as much. If you like the long, drawn out story where you got to try to figure everything out, it's not going to be this series. But if you like short, hey, that was cool kind of thing, then you're going to like this. So it's just appealing to a different audience is all it is. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. If you don't like dubbing, you're going to notice the dubbing. But as far as stories and, ideas and twists and things like that, I like it. So it's really just your preference. Do you like watching long drawn out stories and series? Then this may be something that you just put on to, kind of just delve into cool twists and turns. But if you like those longs, you're not going to get that with this. That's the only piece, is that I just want those who are watching this know you're not going to get that, but you're going to get some great ideas, and you're going to get some like, whoa, I did not see that coming. And those are if you like those kind of things, you'll like this. So it really is just appealing. It's just appealing to a different audience, I think. And like I said, we sometimes as writers have to do that, right? I have short books and long books. You know, it's just you're appealing to different audiences. It's okay. It's just keep in mind that that's the format. Okay, so that is the end of today's review. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know in the comment section below if you decide to watch this because of this review, or if you've watched it and you feel like you agree with me or disagree with me, or anything else that you might have as far as your what we talked about in this video. I'd love to hear your comments down below. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and click the bell to get notified when new videos become available. And for those of you that have been here and supporting this channel as a subscriber and a family member, thank you so much for being part of our family and all your support and for watching. And be sure to like, comment, and share the video, and share the channel. Help us get the word out. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield. Escape into the Paranormal with me. Check out my books on Amazon. I've linked them down below. And I will see you in the next video. Oh, and before I let you go, be sure to check out our March Madness giveaway. We're giving away 10 prizes this month, and it's linked up in the video description below. You've got daily entries that you can do every day, as well as the initial 1 day or one-time entries. No purchase necessary, but definitely check it out and enter to win. Get your entries in every day. So the more entries you get in, the more chances you have to win. It's just a numbers game, right? So thanks so much for being part of our family and supporting us. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.